Internet, good morning. My name is Magnitude, aka Steve, and well, Nimble Nimbus is done. It is on the Google Play Store, and it will be on Apple iPhone Store, whatever the hell it's called, the Apple Store, the iPhone Store, the iStore, I don't know what it's called. But we'll be there in the next week to week and a half. Actually, Brandon's helping me out big time. So in order to, a little backstory, in order to put an app up on the Apple Store, you need to have a developer account, and that Apple developer account requires you to have access, have an Apple trusted device, not a trusted number, because I have trusted numbers. I don't own any Apple products. My wife owns two. So I tried putting my phone number, using my Apple ID, my Apple account, to add her phone as a trusted numbers. I need trusted device. In order to have a trusted device, you need to have a main account on an Apple device, so you can have a Find My Phone on that. So you could set up like family accounts with Apple and add members of your family into that account so they can use Find My Phone, but unless you're the main account on that device, it will not count as a trusted device. So Apple literally makes you own an Apple device in order to make a developer account. Unlike Android, the Play Store just got to make an APK. You can literally you can have a house made by Microsoft, and you can still upload to the Play Store. But in order to upload the Apple Store, you got to own an Apple device, and I fucking don't want to go out and buy an Apple. Now, the reason why I couldn't use my wife's got an iPhone and an iWatch. The reason why I didn't want to, use any of those, because you have to clear out the whole account, make myself the main trusted device user on there, including all of her stuff, and I just didn't want to go through the hassle of that. So Brandon is sending me an old iPad. All I need to do is be able to turn it on. That's it. So he's sending me an old iPad. So once it's done, once that's here, I'll be making an Apple developer account, and I will be able to upload to the iStore. So, but for now, it is Android only. Maybe for another week and a half after that, we'll be going. So next week's update, hopefully you'll have some Nimble Nimbus on the Apple Store. So I use done because the game itself is playable in kind of the way that in kind of the bare bones way. It is an infinite shooter, and the goal is just to get as high score as possible. Now there's not a lot to it right now. There are 2 weapons and 2 power weapons, one to correspond to each of the weapons. There are 4 non-boss and there's 4 non-boss enemies, 1 mini-boss, and 1 boss right now. And they kind of repeat in a cycle, and the enemies spawn randomly, and then you kill a certain amount, you get to the mini-boss. And then you kill the mini-boss a certain amount of times, you get to the main boss, and then it just kind of cycles over for now. So there's not a lot to it. There's a section you can check out all the enemies, which I'll be updating and stuff like that. But there's not a lot to it right now, but this is a big project for me. This is kind of phase 1 is done. I've gotten to a playable form that can keep the score, and pretty much it's done, right? So the reason I'm uploading it now is, well, 2 reasons. One, because I want to figure out, I want to just kind of figure out, 3 reasons. Fuck it. Let's just talk about the whole thing. Let's just be super transparent. I want to figure out the ad revenue thing. I want to make ad revenue. That's why I'm making games. And so the first game I have here, for whatever reason, banner ads, right? When an ad pops up from the bottom. Banner ads, I cannot get them to work in Unity. If you guys can help me out, that'd be great. Everything should work the way, I don't know why it doesn't. It works fine in the editor. It works fine when I run it on my computer. But then when I put it on a phone, it just doesn't work. So for now, I have skippable video ads when you open the game, and then every 5 minutes of playtime when you go back to the main menu, it's another skippable video ad. You could just skip after 1 second. It's not a big deal. But that stuff works, and I just want to get some ad revenue. That way, we can start kind of making this and turning this into something I can do for a living. Obviously, I'm making pennies, like literal pennies right now, but you gotta start somewhere. 2, I want to experience the entire, cycle of the game, right? I want to, my vision is that by the time I upload this, by the time I'm done with this game, it'll be so radically different and better than the first APK I've uploaded to the Play Store. And then in the end, I want to have like a comparison being of the first APK and then the last APK, and just see, I imagine literally everything. I imagine the play style will be different, I imagine the graphics will be different, I imagine the amount of content will be different, I imagine the look will be different. But I'm excited to do like weekly updates and then make a video on the update, and then over time, eventually I'll get done. And so that's kind of leads me sort of number 3, in that I want to be able to do these kind of updates every week, and I'm excited to do that, because I was working with James on Friday night, and we were going through the minor tweaks and stuff to make, and that was so much fun. James, if you're watching this video, man, that was really fun that we did that. We were just sitting, because he had helped me out with something earlier in the day, and then I just kind of opened my computer, and he's like, yo, I got a suggestion for you. And I was like, all right, cool, let me hear it. And then before we knew it, it was like 2.5 hours of just, we made some tweaks to some enemies, we just made some graphical tweaks. So I think every Monday morning, I will make a video with the updates of the previous week. Or I'll make a video of the updates that have happened that weekend. So I don't ever, every update's not going to be a huge update, right? It's not going to be like, yeah, added 3 new enemies, added 6 new weapons. It might just be some small tweaks and small fixes. But I still want to make a video on that because I want to be able to look back on it years from now and just see all the things that were done. And that way, when I start making the games, more games, I can look back on these and see, what kind of things I had to edit in the beginning. That way, when I'm making games in the future, I can hopefully do those without needing an update. I can just make them, you know what I'm saying? So I think it should be a good archive it'll be a good archive for me in the future, so again, I can look back and just see what to do, and what to look for, what kinds of tweaks I'm fixing now, how I can add those in the initial release next time, that way I don't need to update it. So I think it'll be really fun to kind of watch, see what happens. I definitely want feedback. I have a 1-star rating on the Play Store, and I have 2 1-star ratings. One of them was a former 5-star rating. It got changed to a 1-star. I know the dude in real life. I messaged him asking, hey man, what made you change from a 5-star to a 1-star? Please don't just leave 1-star. Tell me. I actively want to know what sucks and what's wrong. I can't fix it if you don't tell me. I obviously don't want people just to rate the game highly because they're my friend, which gets to the second review. Some guy reviewed it 1-star because according to him, I obviously got my friends and followers to rate it 5 stars, and the game is obviously not a 5-star game. So he's rating it 1-star because I got people to rate it 5 stars. I don't want you to rate it 5 stars if you don't think it is. I don't want you to give me a high rating to make me happy. I want you to play the game. Obviously I don't want you to flood it with shitty reviews either, because if it's got shitty reviews, no one outside of who knows me is going to play it on the Play. I'm not going to see it on the Play Store and then go, oh, this game's got two stars for 81 ratings. I'm not going to play this game at all. So, but if you have a bad rating for the game, please tell me why. Please tell me what I can change and what I can make better about it, because I really want to make this better, and I cannot do that if you don't tell me what's wrong with it. Find things that break the game. Find things you don't like about it. Find things that you want to change. Please do that, and please tell me. There is a feedback form in the game. You go to the game, you download the game, you go to settings, click feedback, it brings up a Google form, you fill out the form, it gets sent right to me. Do that over and over again if you have to, but please let me know what you don't like about it. I implore you to do that. But so this Monday is kind of the first initial real launch of it. Please, the link will be in the description. Again, iPhone will have it. And one more thing. I started calling this game Nimble Nimbus, I think back in June of 2018. August 1st, I believe, I made it public, like, hey, I fucked up this game. I got to make a new game. August 8th, on the Play Store, another game called Nimble Nimbus came out. I checked for not so long, but I had made sure there was no game called Nimble Nimbus when I started working on my game, and I announced the project as being Nimble Nimbus. A week after, so I've been working on it for 2 months. A week after I announced I gotta start over, a game with the same name comes out in the Play Store. Now, I'm not saying the guy stole my idea. It's entirely possible we both came up with the same name. It seems fishy to me, that's all. It seems fishy to me, that's all. I mean, it's a good name. I agree with you, it's a good name, but whatever. Either way, guys, listen. So every Monday you'll be getting updates in Nimble Nimbus, whether they're huge updates or small updates. And please download it and play it. Please, I want feedback. If you enjoy something, tell me. If you don't enjoy something, tell me. I guess more often than not, I would want you to tell me what you don't like about it. I guess I can't make it better unless I know why, what's wrong with it. So please, download it, give it some play, and then stay tuned for updates every week. So this is real now. It's happening, and I'm very excited about it. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Leave a like, subscribe for more, and of course, check out Nimble Nimbus. Links in the description. It'll be up for hopefully iPhone by next week, if not next week, the week after that, because I'll have the device do that. So, thanks, guys. I'm excited about this. I am. I hope we can take it somewhere. And I need player bases and I need feedback to get there. So, let's make it happen, huh? I'll see you guys probably tomorrow with some Smash Brothers. Have a good one.